This is one of the coolest car collections I've gotten to interview recently. It is owned by a girl named Kayla and her fiance, and they have a combined collection of 7 vehicles, very different cars in the collection, and we're going to go over them today with her and reveal what she likes about them and why she has each car.
We are here in Arizona, and I am here to interview Kayla Rundle, who has a beautiful Camaro. And the plan was just to film this car, and then you were like, why don't we film all the other cars that you've got, which I did not even know about. This car, the G-Wagon. This actually didn't know about any of them except this Camaro.
Wow.
So here we are, about to film, I guess, your and your fiance's collection.
That's right, yeah. I got a lot of secret projects. We're even forgetting about the E30 that I built over the last 12 months as an LS3 in it now.
We'll get to that one, and then the Defender back there. We'll go over every car, but we'll start with, I guess, the E30 right here.
Let's do it.
So what's the story on this car?
This is a 1989 BMW E30 325i. Sam's mom actually bought this brand new in '89, and the interior is pretty much all stock. As you can see, we did put some Recaros in it. Rated steering wheel, we put it on some Workmeister wheels, replaced all the bushings. This is basically a stock E30, has an M20 in it, but we did a full Porsche paint job in the garage on it. This is Porsche olive green. We love Porsche colors.
This is his daily driver, right?
Yes, this is his daily driver.
Now, I wondered if there were any more plans for this car, if it was done as is.
It's pretty much done as is. We might do a manual swap down the road because automatics aren't our favorite in this household.
Yeah.
And it's kind of laggy as you drive it, but this car's pretty much done. Just a great daily. You want to keep it as original, I guess, as possible, even though we ended up building half the car.
Now, the next car in the collection is the most expensive, valued at almost $300,000 for a 997.1 GT3 RS. It definitely stood out amongst the other cars, so I wondered what the story was and why they had this.
Sam's a big European guy, but this is a holy grail of Porsches, and his dad bought this brand new in '08. This is a full original car. There's no aftermarket mods to it. We're not touching it. We want to keep it forever. We're never selling it, so don't ask. I believe that this is the only color, the orange and white is like the only one in the United States.
Wow, that's crazy.
We haven't found another one. We found a couple in Europe, but that's it. And it comes from factory like this.
Insane.
Unbelievable car, great on the track. However, my Camaro does beat it on the track.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
Surprisingly.
You've timed it?
We have. We raced back and forth many laps over and over again, swapped. Camaro keeps beating it.
On what track?
Which is shocking. I'm a member at Radford Racing. I think those tires are older, so that kept us slacking a little bit, and I do have like fresh tires on this one.
Yeah.
So it felt like you were driving on hockey pucks in the Porsche, so that is the one factor that was pretty brutal. Camaro was perfectly dialed, so I'll give it that. Because if there was fresh tires, I mean.
That's crazy. Everyone talks about how these cars are hard to drive. They're insane track cars.
They're amazing to drive, very simple. Camaro is very difficult to drive now, but this is nothing stock and this is completely stock, so it's really hard to compare. If you have a stock 5th gen, obviously you can't compete with a GT3 RS at all.
Before we get on to her pride and joy in the car Kayla is most known for, I wanted to ask why she had a Civic.
Right, we gotta have a little bit of JDM flavor in this household. I was just in Japan last week. This is my daily driver, a little bit of a mess right now. Also in the Porsche color, Ruby Star. It's a full vinyl wrap that I did myself. Also stock, it's just great gas mileage. And I've loved the design of this hatchback when it came out because I don't know if you guys are nerdy about things, but Honda did not want to put a hatchback for sale in the United States, and then they got into like a giant fight with the designers, and then this ended up being like the highest selling hatchback that they've ever had in history.
That's crazy.
So I was like, I've wanted this car forever. It's just a weird dream car.
So this was like your dream car.
It was.
In a sense. That's insane.
I
would
know.
have never guessed.
This was my dream car. I just love the design and the interior. And
do you ever want to upgrade to a Civic Type R, or you just want to keep this one?
I do, yeah, but there's still a lot of money.
They are. They're a lot of money.
They're pretty expensive for what it is. And then every few years they come out with a better looking one. So I'm like, which one do I want now?
Yeah. And then this is kind of your baby, right? The
It
Camaro.
is. I should pop the hood for you, honestly, because that's the best part.
Now, if you know who Kayla Rundle is, she's sort of a social media influencer with cars, and this is the car that she got famous from and is her most popular car amongst her followers.
Wow.
This is my baby. This is a 417 that I built with GPI out of Arkansas. It makes 753 horsepower naturally aspirated. 605 to the wheel once it's in the Camaro, because you got lots of heavy weight in this thing.
But I wondered how much money it had taken to get the Camaro to this point.
I've actually done a full cost breakdown with no labor, 125 grand.
Oh my
including
goodness.
the cost of the car.
Oh my goodness. That's insane.
Shocking.
Yeah.
And on the outside, it looks pretty stock, but I'm talking like I have full suspension on this. I have my KWs, which are custom made out of Germany on this car. I gave them all my suspension specs, like literally weighed my wheels
So they're
and
custom
everything.
made for this car. Can you buy the suspension nowadays, or was that?
Yes, but this set in particular was made for my particular car, but you can buy Club Sport 2s, which is almost the same thing. It has full carbon fiber drive shaft. I have an upgraded Tremec transmission, the Magnum F, which actually just came out a few months ago on it. All the cooling's upgraded, electric water pump. I could talk about it for like an hour or so. Absolutely everything. Big brake upgrade from Willwood. I gotta stop all that heavy weight of an American muscle car.
Yeah. And then the G-Wagon. What's this for? The daily driver?
Yeah,
as
this
well?
is a daily driver. This is also Sam's. There's nothing done to it. We go to In-N-Out at like midnight in this thing, like every night.
That's a pretty baller vehicle to just go to In-N-Out in.
This is a G63 MG.
Yeah.
We actually upgraded the turbos on it, which I shouldn't be telling you that. We put the new turbos on it that comes on the new G-Wagon.
Yeah?
It's so it like spools and you get that like as
So
you
it's
drive.
a lot faster than a stock. Wow.
It feels so much better than just the stock G-Wagon.
Yeah.
So
Now, I wanted to still check out her Defender, but before I did that, we had to look at the LS swapped E30.
Would you say that the other E30 is your craziest project, or the Camaro?
the Camaro's by far the craziest. E30 was definitely the most aggressive because I stripped it down to the bare chassis and did an actual engine swap. So everything changes at that point.
Wow.
But this was just a crate LS3 instead of my Camaro being forged internals, LS7 heads, and like messing with the science of building an engine. But this was just a crate and I made it look pretty. So it was a lot easier in a sense. I did shave this engine bay by myself
Yeah.
in this garage.
Protect it with genuine BMW parts. You've got
So
nothing on
funny.
this car that's BMW, except maybe the hood and the body panels. And
That's the best part about it. And that sticker like comes stock in the E30s. So we had to put it back into the engine bay. And then to make everyone mad for putting the LS in it, you got to see the back.
Oh yeah, purist.
It's so great.
Have you driven this on the street yet, or is it not done?
We have, yeah.
Okay.
I have a few pictures of it on the road. I took it to a couple car shows.
Yeah.
And it drew a massive crowd. Very popular at shows. Online, frowned upon.
Yeah.
The colors are crazy. Like once the wheels and brakes are on it, you see the pink, yellow, and blue. And
Yeah.
people just bolt to the car, especially when they hear it chopping, because it is a cammed LS3.
Oh wow.
I can't be not cammed.
That's crazy.
It's another Porsche color. It's Porsche Miami Blue. This is the same exact flake that's on the Camaro out of the same bottle.
Wow. And then, what's this? This kind of doesn't fit in with the rest of the cars.
This is a boring car, no offense, Mini Cooper, because it's a Mini Cooper engine and everything. If you don't know, it's the BMW X1.
So another daily for your daily, for your daily, for your daily. And then what's this? Defender V8. Very casually just sitting here. Doesn't look like it's moved in a while.
This has been sitting here for a while. I have never put my hands on this or driven it. This is Sam's family's car, but this is going to be a new off-roading project coming soon.
This is awesome. Interior's not that bad.
All
That's pretty
original. I lived in Canada for a while, near you. I'm gonna do British Racing Green.
good. I didn't know they did the serial numbers on these.
This thing's been to a few shows. This thing also gets a lot of love nowadays.
Yeah.
It's gotten popular in like the last 5 years, a lot.
Now, we'd seen Kayla's entire car collection. I want to know what her advice would be for someone that wants to do social media and have cars like this.
You can start with the small things and work your way up over time. I've had my Camaro for 9 years, and yeah, 120 grand into it, but split up with having a normal job, it's really not that bad, saving money on the labor costs even. And if you want to try to make money to pay for the parts, I naturally started my YouTube channel and all my social media stuff, and in turn, showing the passion and the drive and just talking through the parts and even showing your troubles. Everyone likes to be along with your journey, and it just ended up working out. I just love it.
And then before social media, do you want to go into what you did before that?
Yeah, I kind of mix them in between because I do like concept render design. It's transportation design. So I learned how to weld and I learned how to build cars in my college. So it went hand in hand, and all my professors I even work with to this day.
Wow.
And I do projects with them. So it's kind of, in a sense, I can always go back and forth. It's all the same job, but
wow, that's
I'm just living the dream. Anybody can do it, honestly. It's just sticking with it and being consistent, and never be scared of new projects. Like, don't be scared of swapping a car. You guys will figure it out. You can do it.
And just keep uploading videos.
Just keep uploading.
Just keep posting.
Absolutely.
Well, I only expected to do a video on this car, and then we ended up doing a video on everything, which...
We just quickly went through all of them.
Like,
I could
I
talk
was not
about this car
expecting
by
it.
itself for hours, but I have all my videos on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check out all the details on it.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you want to go follow, where can we find you?
It's all Kayla Rundle, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, since it didn't get deleted.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching this video. Remember, never, ever quit. Keep posting, keep uploading, and keep going. See you in the next video. Bye.